I'm very, very late on this because this is my makeup of the month for February and we have almost April. Like, uh, I'm a little bit behind, but I'm doing it now. I already talked to Robin, the creator of this look, like a month ago, and I'm feeling so sorry because I'm just now recreating her look. I feel a little bit sorry, but the last weeks were something else. I didn't have a lot of time, but now I decided to do my makeup of the month of February. By the way, my name is Nicole. I do a lot of makeup content and I do my makeup of the month. I try to do it every month and I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. I miss it a lot of the times and I'm sorry, but I try to be better and I try to actually do it every month. I just like to show appreciation to other creators' work and to their incredible talent, and Robin is a really, really talented makeup artist. She's doing incredible work on Instagram. Of course, I will link her profile down below, and I recreated this look from her. I'm showing you a picture of the look right here. It is so beautiful. It is such a stunning look. At the moment I saw it, I was like, I need to recreate this. It is so beautiful. Is it as... Did I achieve to create an exact copy? I don't think so. But it's at least giving similar vibes. I really love that look and it was so exciting to recreate it. I really did love the process of it, and yeah, I really do love this look. And Robin is such a nice person and so beautiful. I'm in love every time she posts a look. I'm like, this is so beautiful. How can anyone be that talented? I don't know, but she is. So without any further ado, let's just jump into the video and let's recreate this stunning look. I'm so excited to do this look because I'm going to use a palette that I haven't been using in quite a while. It's the Paris or Passion in Paris palette, I think it's called, from BH Cosmetics. I found it quite hard to find a shade in my collection that matches her crease shade. They either wear way too blue or way too purple. Like this shade that she has in the crease and especially in the outer corner, it's a mix of blue and purple. It was so hard for me to find a matching shade in my collection, and I'm not good at matching shades. I see them in pictures, and yeah, I think you have been able to see this in the last makeup of the month, where I wasn't really able to recreate the looks. It was just more taking inspiration, but I really want to try to get as close to the original look as possible. So I'm using this palette. And I want to use this shade, and if you look closely to the shade, you see that I've never used it, not even once. I really enjoyed this palette back in the day, and I'm really excited to use this again. So I take a little bit of the shadow on my brush, and I start putting this into the crease. Yeah, I think this might look quite similar to the shades she used. It's not exactly the same, but I think it's going in the right direction. So I'm putting this into the crease, focusing it mainly on the outer part, and then I will blend it by itself. I think I will not use a transition shade. Now where I see it on the eyes, I think it's leaning a little too blue. So I'm going into the Machina palette by Blend Bunny, and I'm using this pastel shade that I think is going into the right direction, and I just use a tiny bit of it and go around the edges with this shade. So we give it a little bit more of a purpley hint, and then I will go in with some black to really deepen this look up. Okay, I think that looks quite good on the eyelid. Now let's put some on the lower lash line. She smoked it out quite a bit, so we're doing the same. I haven't used BH Cosmetics shades in quite a while, but I don't remember them being so powdery. Like, I remember them being way more smooth, and yeah. Like, I'm not disappointed. I still enjoy this formula, but I just thought they were better. Back into the Machina palette and the lighter purple shade again. Just taking a little bit on this fluffy brush, and I just smoke this out. Then once this is all blended, I'm going in with the black, and I think it still needs to be a little more purple, so I'm blending the black out with a deeper purple from the Machina palette. Kinda mix and match the shades till we get the desired look. So yeah, I'm just blending around the edges a little more. I have to say I really enjoy the look she created. I think it's so much fun. That's why it's the makeup of the month of February. But I really enjoy this color combination of pink and this very blue leaning purple. On a very small blending brush, I'm using the black from the Machina palette, and I'm putting this in the very outer corner like she did. She also didn't put the black a lot into the crease, so I want to use the deeper purple to blend the black and the blue crease together. But I already think this looks really good. And I think we're already going into the right direction. At least I hope so. Taking the black shade on a very detailed flat brush, and I put this onto the lower lash line, very close to the lash line, and I connect it to the black on the upper eyelid. And I'm going to be very detailed here because I don't want this lower lash line to be too black. With the blending brush I used to apply the black on the upper eyelid, just go very slightly and without any additional product around the edges of the black on the lower lash line, just so we blend it a little bit. I just wiped off my very detailed blending brush. Now I'm going to use this shade right here. It's the deepest purple in the Machina palette. And I feel like the purples in this palette have a little bit of a blue undertone, so I use this to blend the black into the blue shade we applied in the crease. I'm taking very little product to blend this black, and I'm putting this also a little bit more into the crease so we get some depth there as well. I really don't want the black to overtake this look because it's so vibrant on her. I really enjoy this look she did. I feel like on me it's just turning a little bit gray because I already blended the black too much, to be honest, but I still enjoy it. I decided I want to use a little bit more of the deeper purple. Then after that I'm definitely going back in with the first shade we used from the BH palette to bring some of the brightness back to this look because it got really smoky now. Oops. I almost forgot to put some of the deeper purple also on my lower lash line. And I just use this as well to blend the black out. Okay, now I'm going back into the shade from the Passionate Paris palette. I wiped my cinch brush off so there isn't too much purple in it. And now I'm using this shade and I go around the edges with this again. Yeah. I think that helps. I'm reapplying the first shade. Also a little bit on the lower lash line, make it really smoky. I wipe this off so I don't have too much of this shade on. And now with any product in the brush, I'm just going around the edges and I really blend this out. And if I feel like I need more of this shade, I will go in with more. But right now I want to focus on blending this out. Digging a little bit more. Yeah, then I start blending out again and so we get this really blended effect. So I think I overblended a little bit, especially out here, which happens a lot to me when I do my eye makeup after I did my foundation. So I'm just going in with a little bit of powder foundation and I just put it there where I've overblended and I just blend away the pigment that's too much there. Also on this side just a little bit. So we're cleaning the eye look up. Okay, next I'm going into the pastel pink, also from the Machina palette. And I use this shade and I put this into the inner part. Okay, I think I already can tell that this is too light. I need to find a different shade for this. I couldn't find a perfect shade match in my collection. So I decided I will just mix those two together to get a similar shade. I'm using more of the pastel pink. I'm just using a tiny bit of the more intense pink to deepen it up. So yeah, like this. That goes in a similar direction. Maybe hers is a little bit more on the warmer pink side. My version is a little bit more cooler leaning, but I think it's giving similar vibes. So also putting this mixture on my other eye, and I really try to blend it together a little bit with the purple. Just blending and building this up. I think I put a little bit too much of the intense pink in, so I'm just putting more of the pastel top to tone it down. At least I'm trying. As I said, it's not perfect, but I think it's giving similar vibes. Also, same brush on the lower lash line. I'm putting some there, just in the front. I think she put a shimmer in her inner corner. I don't like this that much, so I'm cleaning this brush off. I'm just wiping it off a little bit so we get rid of the medium toned pinks pigment, and I'm just using the pastel pink and put this into the inner corner. I know that in this palette there might not be the perfect matches for the shimmers, but I really want to use it. I want to use the Fairy Tale Europe palette because I got this in PR and I'm so thankful for it, and I just wanted to use this again. So for the purple part of the shimmer, I want to use this. This is now looking a little bit more bluish, but this is actually a duochrome shade, so it will shift quite purpley if the light hits it in the right direction. And I'm just using it on my finger and pressing it onto the eyelid, and I'm focusing it really onto the middle because I don't want to cover up the black too much, and I want to put a lighter pink shade in the inner part. And then of course we want to blend this shimmer, so I'm using the brush I applied the black and the deeper purple with, and I just go around the edges of the shimmer with this brush so we get a seamless blend. Yeah, really like that. I love this palette. I love this palette so much, and I love the shimmer so much. I'm so thankful that I received this in PR because this is so nice. This is such a nice addition to my collection. And of course I have a dedicated video on this. It was my last video on this channel. If you want to know more about this palette, please watch that video. And I also did some swatches, and if you want to save some money on your Nomad orders, use my code Nicole to save 10%. And my code is of course non-affiliate, so I do not earn any money if you use it, which is fine. I'm just so in love with this palette. I'm so in love with it, and yeah, I just love Nomad shadows, and I think they improved their shimmer formula so much over time. I started using Nomad like a year ago, and I think these shimmers are even better than the shimmers they used a year ago. And they also re-released the Haunted Europe palette, and this has the old shimmer formulation in it, and this wasn't a good shimmer formulation to be honest, but these shimmers are so good. They're so good. I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love with it, and I'm so happy every time I use this palette. But now let's blend these shimmers together a little bit, and then let's finish up this makeup. Totally forgot she also has some shimmer on your lower lash line. I'm just also using my finger for this. Like as always, and as you can see, I'm putting way too much shimmer on my lower lash line, but who cares? I love glitter all over my face. Okay, for the hearts, I don't want to place them here. She has no eyebrows, as you could see in the picture I showed you, so she placed her hearts like here, but I have my eyebrows there. So I don't think it would look good if I placed the hearts there. So I actually want to put these in the outer part, like maybe here, And I don't have a similar shade as a water activated liner, so I'm mixing two shades from Gliss Cosmetics. So I have this split liner right here. I'm using the lighter side of this one. It's called Cotton Candy. Then I also have the white liquid liner from Gliss Cosmetics, which is called Milk. And I'm just mixing those two together and yeah, hope for the best. I'm not doing stuff like this very often. I love doing a water activated liner. I love doing a graphic liner look, but I just often don't have the time to do it. So I'm a little bit nervous. I need a mirror very, very near to me. So I'm putting this in here. And I'm using like the shape of the brush to do like the heart shape. It doesn't look like a heart now, but it will, I promise. And then I'm using a very detailed brush. I just grab a little bit of this color. I just use this to draw like a heart and then fill it in. I feel like that looks fine. Like, let me fix it and do it on the other eye, and then I will finish up the look. Okay, I think the hearts turned out not super symmetrical, but at least they look like hearts. I really enjoy this look, but I want to add some highlighter, and I want to use the Fairy Tale Euro palette for this. I want to use the pink shimmer we used on the front part of the eyelid, and I just take a little bit. And this is actually a bigger fluffy eyeshadow brush because I don't have a clean highlighter brush right now. It's what it is. And I just put this on my cheek, and I really love using the shimmer that I used on my eyelid to use as a highlighter. I think it looks so nice. Okay, I really quickly did my hair and I zoomed you out so we can chat a little bit. I also recolored my hair and I decided to put a little bit of green into the mix. What do you think? I really do enjoy it. And I also try to grow out my bangs a little bit so I can do like curtain bangs like I tried to do today because they're so annoying lately. And I feel like you can't really see my eyeshadow. So I want to grow them out a little bit to do curtain bangs so you can see my work a little bit better. Maybe they're less annoying when they're a little bit longer. I don't know. So I really did enjoy recreating the look. I think it's really beautiful. I mean, look at that. I really love the color combination between this very bluish purple and the pink. And I love the cute heart detail, even though you can't really see it because my hair is on top of it. But I really did not have another place where I could have put it. Maybe down here. Anyway, I really did enjoy creating this look. Like, she did such an amazing job with this look. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Robin did such an amazing job. Please do follow her on Instagram. I think Instagram, she told me, is the only platform she has. Yes, she's only on Instagram. Please follow her there. I will link her profile down below. She's doing such incredible work. I really love every look she creates. They're just beyond stunning. Like, looking at the picture, is it a perfect copy? I don't think so. But I think this is so far the best recreation I've done. Like, especially the last one. I was so sorry. Like, I edited the video and I saw how it looked and how different it looked from from the original look, and I was like, oh. But I mean, I filmed it and I really want to post it. Like, I don't want to waste my time. I still saw it look quite okay, you know, but yeah, I think this time I did quite well. Maybe I would change my mind once I cut this video and I see it like on camera. But yeah, let me know, what do you think? Did I do this look justice? I really hope so. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It would help me out a lot, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!